sanitizer paketi wapya. Kutoka vizuri. Unatuma watoto mbele na maji. Je, naona kidogo. Oh, sana. Hata kakiti. Kana hata lupe. Sasa. Bila kenge tu unataka nikolomba kwa mama next. Zinakuwa ziko 5.
Nadhani ni mbele wa zaidi.
Naachia wakansi. Nzuri sana. Cyprian.
Yes.
Habari yenu?
Asante sana. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Ama, hata unaweza chukua ya Dr. Chege. Si ndio same side? I think. Ndio sasa mtu asishindwe, mtu akisema ati yeye yako kwa kadogo. Kama zikupo ipo zikuwe ipo. Oh, na ndio ndio kama sema zikuwe fine. Ndio ndio fine. Sasa shida ni sisi na arrangements. Nako pakia banga. Nani ataketi wafuku? Nani atazawadi wafuku?
Tukisema nini kesi wanasema wanaketi right hand side. Tukisema visitors wanaketi wenyeji wanaketi right hand side. Sasa kitu.
Right hand side of the post. So again wanafaa huko. Alafu sasa the chance this side. Basi sasa huko ndio.
Amna ashas. Amna asas kina mapuli.
Hi, Marvin. How are you? What office? What exactly? Kuja kidogo na shida. Kidogo. Naona hata. How are you? Yes.
You are good.
Very, very good. But even the only. No, kuna nini? Naona PR office. Umejipanga vilivyo. Sasa mazuri. Sasa umejipanga. Isipokuwa tu ile kiti ndio inaendelea change. Tunakula kadogo. Sasa inabidi tu. Ndio mtu asifie mbona nimewekwa sasa kidogo. Baada ya change. And then sasa nitaanza. Mimi naenda prayer. Kama utakuwa hivi kama shida unaacha. Mimi sinaenda kidogo. Sasa nitaanza na kiti hapa, alafu guest. Sima kwamba tunawaendea huko etati. Sawa.
So participants wanakaa ni na
the other side.
Na hapa mbele.
Hii side watu akina Bisi pasha akina Bisi wanafaa wakae hapa lakini wanapenda pale. So watakaa mali wanapenda
lakini participants
wakae hapa alafu sasa sisi huku.
Wale fight kuna subsoma na mtu hapa.
Sasa ndio maana nilikuwa na washow.
Yes, pia kuna registration.
Haina shida. Nani ako kwa registration?
Registration itafanywa hapa ndani. Watafanywa hapa ndani.
Hizi wazazi kwa nje ni
Zinafanywa za registration.
Shina Margaret, good morning.
Kukwe na mtu akwa. Hapo na hapo. Vitu happen so fast.
Sawa, acha niende kwenye alafu nikuchukue. Sawa. Watu wanajua kila mtu
kama wanakujanga hapa alafu wanaanza
kutizama hivi.
Yes, ngoja ujue hata kama uko ni.
In the lush highlands of eastern Kenya, nestled at the edge of Mount Kenya region, something prophetic is unfolding. Chuka University, a young but mighty institution, stands on sacred ground. Decades ago, a prophetic voice, Jerusha Kanywa, she spoke of this mountain rising. She said, "The mountain will rise at Ndagani, and birds from across the lands will fly to it, perch, and live back happily." Today, that prophecy breathes life again and again.
Chuka University has already been mentioned by the founding Vice Chancellor, is a prophetic institution, one whose existence was foretold as early as 1950 by a local seer named Jerusha Kanywa.
On July 14th, 2025, the mountain rose again, not with smoke or thunder, but with the footsteps of 36 scientists and experts from 22 African nations. They arrived not just as trainees, but as birds, gathering to receive knowledge, to perch, and to carry home seeds of innovation that will reshape Africa's livestock future. This is not just a training. This is a movement, a moment, a fulfillment. Led by the University Council Chair Professor David Serem and the University Management, the reception of these continental guests was dignified and symbolic. Each flag carried a story. Each delegate carried a mission. At the heart of it all, the Vice Chancellor and Program Coordinator Professor Henry Mutembei stood ready to ignite minds and shape destiny.
We, the experts, stepping in to assist the animals to reproduce. That is why it is called assisted reproductive technologies. My specialty as a professor is on reproductive technologies. And I'm a specialist in vitro embryo production. That is producing embryos in the test tubes so that they can be distributed to the animals.
This was the regional training course on assisted reproductive technologies in Africa, an initiative fully funded by the International Atomic Energy Agency.
But let me give a special tribute to Iaea. All of you who came from out there, your flights, your transport to and back from your home to the country, your stay here, your accommodation has been paid in full by Iaea. Can we clap for them? Chuka, we are coordinating. If you look at it, it is called regional training through Chuka, meaning it is a training by International Atomic Energy Agency.
The ceremony marked a bold African sunrise, where livestock science and nuclear technology converged in one sacred academic space. The classrooms came alive with the power of science. Led by a faculty of visionaries, the course immersed participants in cutting-edge technologies, artificial insemination, nuclear diagnostics, embryo transfer, and precision breeding. Here, knowledge was not just taught, it was transferred from the hearts of scientists to the hands of future innovators. At Kairini Farm, a quiet corner of innovation, theory met reality. From handling bulls to semen preservation, every step reflected Chuka University's commitment to practical transformation. The journey stretched beyond campus.
So we are here today to have a hands-on retooling for AI. Want to make sure that the participants perfect or enhance their skills in doing AI, and we are hoping that they will transmit these skills to their countries.
In Meru, the buzzing world of Kibari Bee and Aquafarm showed how agribusiness can blend with science. In Kirinyaga, Kagrik opened its cryogenic vaults, revealing the power of preserved genetics. In Nairobi, Kalro stood as a fortress of livestock research. These visits weren't just study tours, they were revelations, reminders that Africa has the tools, it only needs the will.
I have actually been exposed to a new way of working, which is actually the use of artificial reproductive technologies. I have so much to take back home And I feel my other participants as well have so much to take back home.
As the training unfolded in Chuka, across the capital in Nairobi, the Vice-Chancellor Professor Mutembeyi joined a high-level regional meeting of senior managers on sustainable livestock breeding hosted at Safari Park Hotel. There, he joined continental experts including Professor Chuka Abdul Razak, Principal Secretary for Science, Research and Innovation, to advance regional strategies for livestock sustainability. In the evenings, music and dance took over. Cultural nights reminded all that while our tongues may differ, our dreams are shared. Laughter echoed through Chuka's valleys. This too was learning. This too was healing. Participants also explored the Meru National Park, experiencing the natural beauty and wildlife of Kenya, a reminder of what we work to preserve. On the final day, the campus stood still as certificates were awarded, not as trophies, but as torches. Torches to be carried back to Cameroon, Madagascar, Rwanda, Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, and beyond. The Vice-Chancellor stood before his former students, now certified trainers of trainers, a powerful testament to his mentorship.
I am proud of all of you. This team, I think they have all passed through my hands. I've taught them. And I didn't teach you to remain students, so you have become teachers. That's the beauty of it, isn't it?
With pride, Professor Mutembeyi announced that Chuka University will host this regional ART training annually thanks to the unwavering support and belief of the International Atomic Energy Agency.
Some good announcement and a good outcome. In Nairobi, we sat as the senior managers, or the senior most managers in the continent. Before we came here, we have called one person from, he's called Abdul Salam Diaf. He's the one who is the project management officer of the technical projects, the entire technical projects for Iaea. And chairman, he talked to you. And he said, now this regional training has been put in the calendar, so it will be taking place every year here. Can you shout better? And therefore, we shall be graduating people to be course coordinators and others becoming trainers. With the time, we shall be elevating ourselves. And it is not a training. The uniqueness of this training was not conducted by Chuka alone. Nairobi University is there. Kenya Agricultural Genetic Resource Center was there. Caro was there. Partners in industry were there. That is what they said. That's the beauty of it.
He emphasized the importance of joint training programs and inter-institutional collaboration and thanked partners like Kagrik, Kalro, Ahiti Ndomba, Nakosti, Nuclear Power and Energy Agency, International Livestock Research Institute, Kibari Bee Farm and others for their strategic contribution. Special acknowledgement goes to the International Atomic Energy Agency leadership for making this training possible. Professor Shokati Abdul Razak, Principal Secretary, State Department for Science, Research and Innovation and former Director for Africa at Iaea, Mr. Abdul Salam Diaz, Program Management Officer in the Division for Africa at Iaea, Dr. Farai Muchedei, Head of the International Atomic Energy Agency, Animal Production and Health Section, Professor Victor Suma, Technical Officer for the Animal Production and Health Section at Iaea, Dr. Ngigi, Director General of NACOSTI Kenya, Miss Michaela Lloydold, Chief Event Organizer at Iaea, and the entire International Atomic Energy Agency team for their invaluable contribution in this regional training supported under RAF 1592 Iaea project. Jerusha Kanyo's words were not in vain. The mountain is rising again and again, through science, through unity, through education.
I'm a proud product of Professor Mutembei, and I'm glad to be here. So the only thing I would say about this particular training is that Chuka University has continued staying true to its mission of dispersing knowledge. I am sure now in your history, you can include that you've dispersed knowledge to about 29 African countries. And you have made networks which we will continue to cherish, and we'll always reach out to each other. My prayer is that you're going to be good ambassadors. We've got a lot of skills on assisted reproductive technology. Some of us who had not touched the cervix, we're able to do that. Some who had not introduced the pipette in the reproductive system, we're able to do that. Those who've never witnessed the ovum pickup from a live animal, from the slaughter materials, we're able to do that. And much more, including how to feed the animals properly, efficiently, and also the application of nuclear technology in animal resource industry.
Chuka University is not just an institution. It is a vessel of prophecy, a lighthouse of innovation, a symbol of Africa's rising.
This is a wonderful training. It has been so well. The facilitators, they never got tired. The trainers, they took us through all the sessions patiently. They even gave us a chance to repeat the practical sessions for those who did not get time to practice.
Allow me to say, for me, the biggest output or the outcome, it is seeing inspired trainers out of these people. Inspired trainers. Please don't go home and shut down that light. Just when you go back, that excitement you have, train others, all right? Let us graduate you today as trainers of trainers.
Arise, Africa. Arise with knowledge. Arise with unity. Arise with action. The journey has begun. The wind is with us. From Chuka to Africa and to the world, Chuka University. Knowledge is wealth. To learn more, visit our website at www.chuka.ac.ke. The future lives here. In the lush highlands of eastern Kenya, nestled at the edge of Mount Kenya region, something prophetic is unfolding. Chuka University, a young but mighty institution, stands on sacred ground. Decades ago, a prophetic voice, Jerusha Kanywa, she spoke of this mountain rising. She said, "The mountain will rise at Ndagani, and birds from across the lands will fly to it, perch, and live back happily." Today, that prophecy breathes life again and again.
Chuka University has already been mentioned by the founding Vice Chancellor, is a prophetic institution. One whose existence was foretold as early as 1950 by a local seer named Jerusha Kanywa.
On July 14, 2025, the mountain rose again, not with smoke or thunder, but with the footsteps of 36 scientists and experts from 22 African nations. They arrived not just as trainees, but as birds, gathering to receive knowledge, to perch, and to carry home seeds of innovation that will reshape Africa's livestock future. This is not just a training. This is a movement, a moment, a fulfillment. Led by the University Council Chair Professor David Serem and the university management, the reception of these continental guests was dignified and symbolic. Each flag carried a story. Each delegate carried a mission. At the heart of it all, the Vice Chancellor and Program Coordinator Professor Henry Mutembei stood ready to ignite minds and shape destiny.
We, the experts, stepping in to assist the animals to reproduce. That is why it is called assisted reproductive technologies. My specialty as a professor is on reproductive technologies. And I'm a specialist in vitro embryo production. That is producing embryos in the test tubes so that they can be distributed to the animals.
This was the regional training course on assisted reproductive technologies in Africa, an initiative fully funded by the International Atomic Energy Agency.
But let me give a special tribute to Iaea. All of you who came from out there, your flights, your transport to and back from your home to the country, your stay here, your accommodation has been paid in full by Iaea. Can we clap for them? Chuka, we are coordinating. If you look at it, it is called regional training through Chuka, meaning it is a training by International Atomic Energy Agency.
The ceremony marked a bold African sunrise, where livestock science and nuclear technology converged in one sacred academic space. The classrooms came alive with the power of science. Led by a faculty of visionaries, the course immersed participants in cutting-edge technologies, artificial insemination, nuclear diagnostics, embryo transfer, and precision breeding. Here, knowledge was not just taught, it was transferred from the hearts of scientists to the hands of future innovators. At Kairini Farm, a quiet corner of innovation, theory met reality. From handling bulls to semen preservation, every step reflected Chuka University's commitment to practical transformation. The journey stretched beyond campus.
So we are here today to have a hands-on retooling for AI. Want to make sure that the participants perfect or enhance their skills in doing AI, and we are hoping that they will transmit these skills to their countries.
In Meru, the buzzing world of Kibari Bee and Aquafarm showed how agribusiness can blend with science. In Kirinyaga, Kagrik opened its cryogenic vaults, revealing the power of preserved genetics. In Nairobi, Kalro stood as a fortress of livestock research. These visits weren't just study tours, they were revelations, reminders that Africa has the tools, it only needs the will.
I have actually been exposed to a new way of working, which is actually the use of artificial reproductive technologies. I have so much to take back home And I feel my other participants as well have so much to take back home.
As the training unfolded in Chuka, across the capital in Nairobi, the Vice-Chancellor Professor Mutembeyi joined a high-level regional meeting of senior managers on sustainable livestock breeding hosted at Safari Park Hotel. There, he joined continental experts including Professor Chuka Abdul Razak, Principal Secretary for Science, Research and Innovation, to advance regional strategies for livestock sustainability. In the evenings, music and dance took over. Cultural nights reminded all that while our tongues may differ, our dreams are shared. Laughter echoed through Chuka's valleys. This too was learning. This too was healing. Participants also explored the Meru National Park, experiencing the natural beauty and wildlife of Kenya, a reminder of what we work to preserve. On the final day, the campus stood still as certificates were awarded, not as trophies, but as torches. Torches to be carried back to Cameroon, Madagascar, Rwanda, Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, and beyond. The Vice-Chancellor stood before his former students, now certified trainers of trainers, a powerful testament to his mentorship.
I am proud of all of you. This team, I think they have all passed through my hands. I've taught them. And I didn't teach you to remain students, so you have become teachers. That's the beauty of it, isn't it?
With pride, Professor Mutembeyi announced that Chuka University will host this regional ART training annually thanks to the unwavering support and belief of the International Atomic Energy Agency.
Some good announcement and a good outcome. In Nairobi, we sat as the senior managers or the senior most managers in the continent. Before we came here, we have called one person from, he's called Abdul Salam Diath. Is the one who is the project management officer of the technical projects, the entire technical projects for Iaea. And chairman, he talked to you. And he said, now this regional training has been put in the calendar, so it will be taking place every year here. Can you shout better? And therefore, we shall be graduating people to be course coordinators and others becoming trainers. With the time, we shall be elevating ourselves. And it is not a training. The uniqueness of this training was not conducted by Chuka alone. Nairobi University is there. Kenya Agricultural Genetic Resource Center was there. Caro was there. Partners in industry were there. That is what they said. That's the beauty of it.
He emphasized the importance of joint training programs and inter-institutional collaboration and thanked partners like Kagrik, Kalro, Ahiti Ndomba, Nakosti, Nuclear Power and Energy Agency, International Livestock Research Institute, Kibari Bee Farm and others for their strategic contribution. Special acknowledgement goes to the International Atomic Energy Agency leadership for making this training possible. Professor Shokati Abdul Razak, Principal Secretary, State Department for Science, Research and Innovation and former Director for Africa at Iaea, Mr. Abdul Salam Diaz, Program Management Officer in the Division for Africa at Iaea, Dr. Farai Muchedei, Head of the International Atomic Energy Agency, Animal Production and Health Section, Professor Victor Suma, Technical Officer for the Animal Production and Health Section at Iaea, Dr. Ngigi, Director General of of NACOSTI Kenya, Miss Michaela Lloydold, Chief Event Organizer at Iaea, and the entire International Atomic Energy Agency team for their invaluable contribution in this regional training supported under RAF 1592 Iaea project. Jerusha Kanyo's words were not in vain. The mountain is rising again and again, through science, through unity, through education.
I'm a proud product of Professor Mutembei, and I'm glad to be here. So the only thing I will say about this particular training is that Chuka University has continued staying true to its mission of dispersing knowledge. I am sure now in your history, you can include that you've dispersed knowledge to about 29 African countries. And you have made networks which we will continue to cherish, and we'll always reach out to each other.
My prayer is that you're going to be good ambassadors. We've got a lot of skills on assisted reproductive technology. Some of us who had not touched the cervix, you're able to do that. Some who had not introduced the pipette in the reproductive system, you're able to do that. Those who've never witnessed the ovum pickup from a live animal, from the slaughter materials, we're able to do that. And much more, including how to feed the animals properly, efficiently, and also the application of nuclear technology in animal resource industry.
Chuka University is not just an institution. It is a vessel of prophecy, a lighthouse of innovation, a symbol of Africa's rising.
This is a wonderful training. It has been so well. The facilitators, they never got tired. The trainers, they took us through all the sessions patiently. They even gave us a chance to repeat the practical sessions for those who did not get time to practice.
Allow me to say, for me, the biggest output or the outcome, it is seeing inspired trainers out of these people. Inspired trainers. Please don't go home and shut down that light. Just when you go back, that excitement you have, train others, all right? Let us graduate you today as trainers of trainers.
Arise, Africa. Arise with knowledge. Arise with unity. Arise with action. The journey has begun. The wind is with us. From Chuka to Africa and to the world, Chuka University. Knowledge is wealth. To learn more, visit our website at www.chuka.ac.ke. The future lives here. In the lush highlands of eastern Kenya, nestled at the edge of Mount Kenya region, something prophetic is unfolding. Chuka University, a young but mighty institution, stands on sacred ground. Decades ago, a prophetic voice, Jerusha Kanywa, she spoke of this mountain rising. She said, "The mountain will rise at Ndagani, and birds from across the lands will fly to it, perch, and live back happily." Today, that prophecy breathes life again and again.
Chuka University has already been mentioned by the founding Vice Chancellor, is a prophetic institution. One whose existence was foretold as early as 1950 by a local seer named Jerusha Kanywa.
On July 14, 2025, the mountain rose again, not with smoke or thunder, but with the footsteps of 36 scientists and experts from 22 African nations. They arrived not just as trainees, but as birds, gathering to receive knowledge, to perch, and to carry home seeds of innovation that will reshape Africa's livestock future. This is not just a training. This is a movement, a moment, a fulfillment. Led by the University Council Chair Professor David Serem and the university management, the reception of these continental guests was dignified and symbolic. Each flag carried a story. Each delegate carried a mission. At the heart of it all, the Vice Chancellor and Program Coordinator Professor Henry Mutembei stood ready to ignite minds and shape destiny.
We, the experts, stepping in to assist the animals to reproduce. That is why it is called assisted reproductive technologies. My specialty as a professor is on reproductive technologies. And I'm a specialist in vitro embryo production. That is producing embryos in the test tubes so that they can be distributed to the animals.
This was the regional training course on assisted reproductive technologies in Africa, an initiative fully funded by the International Atomic Energy Agency.
But let me give a special tribute to Iaea. All of you who came from out there, your flights, your transport to and back from your home to the country, your stay here, your accommodation has been paid in full by Iaea. Can we clap for them? Chuka, we are coordinating. If you look at it, it is called regional training through Chuka, meaning it is a training by International Atomic Energy Agency.
The ceremony marked a bold African sunrise, where livestock science and nuclear technology converged in one sacred academic space. The classrooms came alive with the power of science. Led by a faculty of visionaries, the course immersed participants in cutting-edge technologies, artificial insemination, nuclear diagnostics, embryo transfer, and precision breeding. Here, knowledge was not just taught, it was transferred from the hearts of scientists to the hands of future innovators. At Kairini Farm, a quiet corner of innovation, theory met reality. From handling bulls to semen preservation, every step reflected Chuka University's commitment to practical transformation. The journey stretched beyond campus.
So we are here today to have a hands-on retooling for AI. Want to make sure that the participants perfect or enhance their skills in doing AI, and we are hoping that they will transmit these skills to their countries.
In Meru, the buzzing world of Kibari Bee and Aquafarm showed how agribusiness can blend with science. In Kirinyaga, Kagrik opened its cytogenic vaults, revealing the power of preserved genetics. In Nairobi, Kalro stood as a fortress of livestock research. These visits weren't just study tours, they were revelations, reminders that Africa has the tools, it only needs the will.
I have actually been exposed to a new way of working, which is actually the use of artificial reproductive technologies. I have so much to take back home And I feel my other participants as well have so much to take back home.
As the training unfolded in Chuka, across the capital in Nairobi, the Vice-Chancellor Professor Mutembeyi joined a high-level regional meeting of senior managers on sustainable livestock breeding hosted at Safari Park Hotel. There, he joined continental experts including Professor Chuka Abdul Razak, Principal Secretary for Science, Research and Innovation, to advance regional strategies for livestock sustainability. In the evenings, music and dance took over. Cultural nights reminded all that while our tongues may differ, our dreams are shared. Laughter echoed through Chuka's valleys. This too was learning. This too was healing. Participants also explored the Meru National Park, experiencing the natural beauty and wildlife of Kenya, a reminder of what we work to preserve. On the final day, the campus stood still as certificates were awarded, not as trophies, but as torches. Torches to be carried back to Cameroon, Madagascar, Rwanda, Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, and beyond. The Vice-Chancellor stood before his former students, now certified trainers of trainers, a powerful testament to his mentorship.
I am proud of all of you. This team, I think they have all passed through my hands. I've taught them. And I didn't teach you to remain students, so you have become teachers. That's the beauty of it, isn't it?
With pride, Professor Mutembeyi announced that Chuka University will host this regional ART training annually thanks to the unwavering support and belief of the International Atomic Energy Agency.
Some good announcement and a good outcome. In Nairobi, we sat as the senior managers or the senior most managers in the continent. Before we came here, we have called one person from, he's called Abdul Salam Diath. Is the one who is the project management officer of the technical projects, the entire technical projects for Iaea. And chairman, he talked to you. And he said, now this regional training has been put in the calendar, so it will be taking place every year here. Can you shout better? And therefore, we shall be graduating people to be course coordinators and others becoming trainers. With the time, we shall be elevating ourselves. And it is not a training. The uniqueness of this training was not conducted by Chuka alone. Nairobi University is there. Kenya Agricultural Genetic Resource Center was there. Caro was there. Partners in industry were there. That is what they said. That's the beauty of it.
He emphasized the importance of joint training programs and inter-institutional collaboration and thanked partners like Kagrik, Kalro, Ahiti Ndomba, Nakosti, Nuclear Power and Energy Agency, International Livestock Research Institute, Kibari Bee Farm and others for their strategic contribution. Special acknowledgement goes to the International Atomic Energy Agency leadership for making this training possible. Professor Shokati Abdul Razak, Principal Secretary, State Department for Science, Research and Innovation and former Director for Africa at Iaea, Mr. Abdul Salam Diath, Program Management Officer in the Division for Africa at Iaea, Dr. Farai Muchedei, Head of the International Atomic Energy Agency, Animal Production and Health Section, Professor Victor Suma, Technical Officer for the Animal Production and Health Section at Iaea, Dr. Ngigi, Director General of Nakosti, Kenya, Miss Michaela Lloydold, Chief Event Organizer at Iaea, and the entire International Atomic Energy Agency team for the invaluable contribution in this regional training supported under RAF 1592 Iaea project. Jerusha Kanyo's words were not in vain. The mountain is rising again and again through science, through unity, through education.
I'm a proud product of Professor Mutembei, and I'm glad to be here. So the only thing I will say about this particular training is that Chuka University has continued staying true to its mission of dispersing knowledge. I am sure now in your history you can include that you've dispersed knowledge to about 29 African countries. And you have made networks which we will continue to cherish, and we'll always reach out to each other.
My prayer is that you're going to be good ambassadors. We've got a lot of skills on assisted reproductive technology. Some of us who had not touched the cervix, they're able to do that. Some who had not introduced the pipette in the reproductive system, you're able to do that. Those who've never witnessed the ovum pickup from a live animal, from the slaughter materials, we're able to do that. And much more, including how to feed the animals properly, efficiently, and also the application of nuclear technology in animal resource industry.
Chuka University is not just an institution. It is a vessel of prophecy, a lighthouse of innovation, a symbol of Africa's rising.
This is a wonderful training. It has been so well. The facilitators, they never got tired. The trainers, they took us through all the sessions patiently. They even gave us a chance to repeat the practical sessions for those who did not get time to practice.
Allow me to say, for me, the biggest output or the outcome, it is seeing inspired trainers out of these people. Inspired trainers. Please don't go home and shut down that light. Just when you go back, that excitement you have, train others, all right? Let us graduate you today as trainers of trainers.
Arise, Africa. Arise with knowledge. Arise with unity. Arise with action. The journey has begun. The wind is with us. From Chuka to Africa and to the world, Chuka University. Knowledge is wealth. To learn more, visit our website at www.chuka.ac.ke. The future lives here. In the lush highlands of eastern Kenya, nestled at the edge of Mount Kenya region, something prophetic is unfolding. Chuka University, a young but mighty institution, stands on sacred ground. Decades ago, a prophetic voice, Jerusha Kanywa, she spoke of this mountain rising. She said, "The mountain will rise at Ndagani, and birds from across the lands will fly to it, perch, and live back happily." Today, that prophecy breathes life again and again.
Chuka University has already been mentioned by the vaunting Vice-Chancellor, is a prophetic institution. One whose existence was foretold as early as 1950 by a local seer named Jerusha Kanywa.
On July 14, 2025, the mountain rose again, not with smoke or thunder, but with the footsteps of 36 scientists and experts from 22 African nations. They arrived not just as trainees, but as birds, gathering to receive knowledge, to perch, and to carry home seeds of innovation that will reshape Africa's livestock future. This is not just a training. This is a movement, a moment, a fulfillment. Led by the University Council Chair Professor David Serem and the university management, the reception of these continental guests was dignified and symbolic. Each flag carried a story. Each delegate carried a mission. At the heart of it all, the Vice Chancellor and Program Coordinator Professor Henry Mutembei stood ready to ignite minds and shape destiny.
We, the experts, stepping in to assist the animals to reproduce. That is why it is called assisted reproductive technologies. My specialty as a professor is on reproductive technologies. And I'm a specialist in vitro embryo production. That is producing embryos in the test tubes so that they can be distributed to the animals.
This was the regional training course on assisted reproductive technologies in Africa, an initiative fully funded by the International Atomic Energy Agency.
But let me give a special tribute to Iaea. All of you who came from out there, your flights, your transport to and back from your home to the country, your stay here, your accommodation has been paid in full by Iaea. Can we clap for them? Chuka, we are coordinating. If you look at it, it is called regional training through Chuka, meaning it is a training by International Atomic Energy Agency.
The ceremony marked a bold African sunrise, where livestock science and nuclear technology converged in one sacred academic space. The classrooms came alive with the power of science. Led by a faculty of visionaries, the course immersed participants in cutting-edge technologies, artificial insemination, nuclear diagnostics, embryo transfer, and precision breeding. Here, knowledge was not just taught, it was transferred from the hearts of scientists to the hands of future innovators. At Kairini Farm, a quiet corner of innovation, theory met reality. From handling bulls to semen preservation, every step reflected Chuka University's commitment to practical transformation. The journey stretched beyond campus.
So we are here today to have a hands-on retooling for AI. Want to make sure that the participants perfect or enhance
seated at the back, please come to the up front seat. If seated from the other side of the building, can also come this side so that we can Alright, we are receiving our guest. Karibu sana Kenya. Karibu sana, tumekaribishwa Kenya. Welcome so much to Kenya. Feel welcome. Request our yes, karibu sana Kenya. Karibishwa sana, karibu Kenya. Welcome to Kenya. Yeah, Madam Judy, karibu sana Kenya. Karibisha wote. Karibu sana Kenya. Naona bendera ya taifa la Tanzania, karibu sana. Watu wetu, majirani wetu wa Afrika Mashariki, karibu sana. Karibu sana. Karibu sana wa Council Chair, Professor David Seren, karibu sana. Welcome so much. Karibuni sana. Naomba basi we all be upstanding and we invite our guest and welcome our guest. Kindly let's be upstanding and invite our guest. Karibu sana Kenya. Karibu sana Kenya. Wenyeji naomba tusimame tukaribishe wageni. Karibu sana Kenya. Naona DRC Congo, nimeona bendera yenu. Pale welcome, mmekuwa mkifanya vizuri. Welcome to Kenya. Welcome to Kenya. Welcome to Kenya. Karibu sana. Welcome to Kenya. Tunaomba basi tuendelee kusimama tunapokaribisha wageni wetu. Naona vile vile bendera taifa jirani la Uganda. Naona Cameroon. Karibu sana. Welcome to Kenya. Karibu sana Kenya. Nitakuwa namwalika registrar wetu Dr. Mabubi aweze basi kutukaribisha wageni. Karibu sana. Welcome to Kenya. Welcome our Vice Chancellor Professor Tembei, our Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academics, Professor Nduru. Welcome Professor Kiniki. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much. Let's all be upstanding for the national anthem. Thank you. The African anthem. We shall remain upstanding as we get out of prayer from Safe Kinyori. After that, a Christian prayer from Dr. Kishure. So please move close here. Thank you.
Guest, Distinguished Management and Council, salute you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let us pray. Al-Fatiha. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام وإليك يرجع السلام تبارك ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amen. Next is the Christian prayer.
Let us pray. Our Heavenly Father, we come before you this morning. We thank you and praise you for this opportunity. Thank you, Lord, for gathering us here, for protecting us, oh Lord. Thank you, Lord, even for this training. We pray that, God, it will achieve the purpose that it is intended to. And we pray that, God, we are going to live peacefully and that, God, we are going to get a lot and have something to move forward with. We thank you and we praise you and we commit this day to your able hands. Bless us and lead us. In Jesus' name we pray and believe. Amen.
Thank you so much. We may take our seats. At this juncture, with all humility, allow me to invite the CEO and Vice Chancellor of Chuka University, Professor Mtembei, to welcome us home here. Karibu, Professor Mtembei.
The Chair of the Council, Management, colleagues from the entire of Africa, good morning. Mine is just to welcome you to Chuka University. Feel at home. Feel like you're in your own home where you came from. I know some of you have had tedious travels. Don't worry, you'll acclimatize. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you so much, our Vice Chancellor. I am sure I can operate from here. And next, I want to welcome Dr. Mnene Nderi to share with us the expectation of the training session and any other businesses thereof. Dr. Nderi, thank you.
Thank you, Registrar, the Chair of the Council, the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, the Deans and Directors, the CODs, our visitors from different parts of Africa, and my colleagues. Good morning. Good morning. God is good. Another time. That is nature. Wow. Thank you for coming. We thank God for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Tap your neighbor, tell him or her, welcome to Kenya. Tap the other one on the other side, tell them, welcome to Chuka University. Tell them, be or have peace. Have peace. Have peace. Thank you so much. My name is Dr. Onesmus Mnene Nderi. I work here at Chuka University in the Department of Animal Sciences. And this time I want to say I'm grateful for being given an opportunity to serve as the training coordinator. For our visitors, I think you may have seen some communications here and there from Onesmus Nderi. This is the dairy. I'll be coordinating the activities for this session. I want to say we are happy to have you come from different parts of the world. It's a commitment. It's a blessing to us as an institution. So we are very much honored. And we are ready for you. We are ready to serve you with all our abilities. So don't shy away. Should there be any need, just express it, and someone will be there to help you. Why are we here? The core mission is to refresh to some of us or add more skills on what we call assisted reproductive technologies. I know in reproduction we have various ways in which we breed animals or reproduce animals, but in this case we're going to see how we use technology to improve on reproduction of the animals. Why? Of course, the population is growing, but the land size is not increasing. So we have to look for techniques on how we can enhance productivity. And one way is the assisted reproductive technologies. There are many. We're going to expose you. I think from the program, you may have seen a few items highlighted there. We'll give you in-depth information about these technologies. At this juncture, I would like us to do a very brief introduction so that we can know one another. In Swahili here, there's a saying which says, asiyekujua afanye nini? Hakudhamini. Asiyekujua hakudhamini. So it's important to know one another. And I'm going to do it very briefly. We're going to begin with our international participants. Okay? Let us know who we are. And we're going to use the alphabetical order, of course, not in the interest, I think, for ease of managing it. We're going to start with our team from Algeria. Just be upstanding. Just be upstanding and you can shout your name.
Good morning. I am Nabila Kabli. I am a researcher at INRA, National Institute Researcher Agronomic in Algeria. And I studied conservation and biology, preservation of local honey bees in Algeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's very interesting. Then Benin. Our friends from Benin, where are you?
Je vais parler le français, si ça ne dérange pas tout le monde.
Ça peut aller? Oui. Where is Nimbona Constantine? Oh, our interpreter is there, Nimbona, Dr. Nimbona Constantine from Burundi.
Voilà, je suis Gaspard Koumou, je suis ingénieur agronome, directeur d'une ferme d'élevage de production laitière au Bénin. Merci.
Merci. Thank you. Then Botswana.
Good morning. I'm Ellen Rakwadi from Botswana. I'm a researcher from a research institute called NADI, National Agricultural Research and Development Institute. I work with cattle as an animal scientist.
Thank you so much. Let's clap for Burkina Faso. Yes, there.
Good morning. I speak French. Moi, c'est Ouedraogo Raïcha. Je viens du Burkina Faso, à l'Institut national de la recherche agronomique. Merci.
Merci. Thank you. So, Dr. Constantine, you will get something you need to shout it out. Eh?
She is Ouedraogo Raïcha. She works for National Agronomic Institute.
Thank you so much, Doc. Then Burundi.
Si je vais parler en français, moi c'est Rukundo Akade. Je travaille au Centre national d'insémination artificielle et d'amélioration génétique. Je suis le chef de laboratoire de production des semences bovines. Merci.
Merci. Thank you, Dr. Rukundo. And we're happy to see you. Dr. Rukundo was here last year and he's come back to Kenya. It shows that Kenya is indeed a beautiful country. Then Cameroon.
Present.
Yes, present.
Good morning. I am Somjong Edwin, a young researcher from the Institute of Agricultural Research and Development, Iaea, Cameroon. Thank you.
Thank you. Then Chad. Yes.
Good morning. My name is Mohammed Ali Aminushan. I am head in the animal production in Livestock Development Research and Institute from Chad.
Comoros.
Bonjour, c'est Dr Ahmed Moudjini, vient du Comore. Je suis docteur en médecine vétérinaire, responsable de l'amélioration génétique et santé animale à l'Institut national de recherche au Comore.
Thank you so much. Then we have Côte d'Ivoire.
Excusez-moi, je vais parler en français. Bonjour, je suis Nyamba Djama. Je suis ingénieur des techniques d'élevage du ministère de la production animale de mon pays, plus précisément au projet de préservation des races locales. Merci pour la présentation.
Thank you. That was a bit long. Captain Ivona, if you want a statement there.
Yes, he's coming from. Can you repeat the name?
Côte d'Ivoire. Nyamba Djama.
No.
Nyamba Djama.
Nyamba Jama from Minister of Animal Production.
Okay, thank you so much. Then DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. Yes.
Bonjour tout le monde. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Chansa Lufiaolusu, but English speakers call it Chance Lufiaolusu. So I'm a vet by profession, teaching at University of Kinshasa, vet faculty, and working at vet lab, national lab. Thank you.
Thank you so much. No, this is happening because that is his field. Then Djibouti.
Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Momo Kumane from Djibouti. I work Directorate of the Livestock and Veterinary Service, this production section. Thank you. I am happy to be here today in Chuka University. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Ethiopia.
Well, good morning, all. My name is Ishmael from Ethiopia. I work in bio and technology, bio and marine technology suite, research center in engineering wing and biological research wing. My department is animal biotechnology research. I am the head of this department. We work in animal nutrition, animal reproduction, and animal breeding improvement research, including animal assisted reproductive technologies in our research part. Here also with from the back with me. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. My name is Tegen Fanton Charlotte from Ethiopia. I'm a researcher at Bioemerging Technology Research Institute. Just did my research work on genomics and also working on reproductive biotechnology. Let's have worked together for networking and others. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Dr. Kariuki, now your friends are here. Miss Kariuki, oh, he's here.
Genomics.
Good. It's in genomics. Fine.
Thank you very much. I'm Dr. Charles Kariuki from here, Chuka University. My area of specialization is breeding and genomics, and welcome very much.
Thank you. Then we have Ghana.
Good morning. My name is Samuel Kwesi Kwansa. I work under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, and my directorate is Animal Production Directorate, and I work at the National Dairy Farm as Assistant Director. Thank you.
You have two from Ghana.
Thank you very much. I'm Ishmael Kojo Hassan, equally from Ghana. And I also work with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture at the livestock station known as Amranya Dairy Farm. I'm into breeding and nutritional management of dairy cattle. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Madagascar.
Good morning. I will speak in French. Je m'appelle Angela Marie-Perle, je suis vétérinaire de formation et je travaille au Centre national de recherche appliquée au développement rural à Madagascar.
Malawi.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Fee. First of all, I want to thank the staff of Iaea for receiving and selecting us among this training. I am a livestock engineer and work for a research center at Madagascar. It's called Manor, and I work there as chief of the department of livestock, and we work on dairy, breeding, and forage, all about cow production and reproduction. Thank you.
Then we have Mauritania.
Good morning. I'm from Malawi. I'm Theodora Chipopo. I work with the Department of Animal Health and Livestock Development. I'm the Principal Livestock Development Officer, responsible for all Malawian government farms. And I've come with a brother who's here. Thank you.
Yes, good morning. I'm Innocent Mboma. I'm also working with Theodora in the Department of Animal Health and Livestock Development, and I'm responsible for training artificial insemination technicians in Malawi. Thank you very much.
We can have one from Mauritania. Okay. Then Morocco. Yes, she's there.
Good morning. I'm a researcher at the National Institute of Agricultural Research, and I work in animal genetics and biotechnology. And I'm very happy to be here with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Then friends from Namibia.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Susanna Kavedu from Namibia. I work as a senior agricultural scientific officer within the Ministry of Agriculture, Fishery, Water and Land Reform under the Directorate of Agricultural Research and Development. Thank you.
Welcome. Then Niger.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Abdul Musa Muhammad Mawia. I'm a teacher researcher at the University of Jofu. I'm related to animal production department. I'm very interested by reproduction and livestock improvement and genetics. So we come to Nigeria. I don't know what it is. Hassan?
My friend.
So, if you like this.
I try English. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Iaea Abdul Hassan. I come from Niger. I'm a researcher on animal production at the National Institute of Agronomic Research. Thank you.
Then Nigeria.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Dr. Shehu Sidi. I'm a researcher and a lecturer at Swan Danford University, Sokoto. I'm also a veterinarian by profession with keen interest in assisted reproductive technology. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
My name is Dr. Jessica Garcia from Nigeria. I'm a lecturer with the Department of Phylogenology, Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, University of Maiduguri, Nigeria. I'm basically into teaching, research, and community service. Thank you. It's nice to be back to Kenya again.
Yeah, that was the last year, and she said she will come back to Kenya and just come to be true. Then Rwanda.
Thank you. My name is Eric Kariviji. I'm from Rwanda. I'm a vet by profession. I work for Rwanda Agricultural Board and Animal Husbandry Development Board. And I work in bovine semen production. And I'm an inseminator, and I'm at train inseminators who do insemination.
Thank you so much. Then Senegal.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Mokhtar Gay from Senegal. By profession, I am a vet, and I work for the Senegalese Institute of Agricultural Research in the Department of Animal Production. I am happy to be here with you. Thank you.
Malaysia. Then South Africa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Iaea Damakashu. I am an academic from the University of the Free State in the Department of Animal, Grassland and Wildlife Sciences. I am passionate about conservation of indigenous animals and wildlife. So that is why I'm here. Thank you.
Then Sudan.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Siva Rahim Abdullah, Special at Animal Production Research Center, Genetic Improvement Department here also. Good morning. My name is Hasna Ahmed from Sudan, Department of Animal Production Research Center, Department of Eugenic Improvement. Thank you.
Then United Republic of Tanzania.
Our neighbors.
Yes.
Thank you. My name is John Sembodia. I'm a veterinarian by profession. I work in National Artificial Insemination Center under the Ministry of Livestock and Fisheries and the United Republic of Tanzania. Here is my colleague.
Thank you. My name is Happiness Chimeledian. I am a livestock officer working in livestock and fisheries. I work at night as a artificial insemination technician trainer and artificial inseminator. Thank you.
Then Zimbabwe.
Thank you. My name is Gabriel Clayton from the Ministry of Agriculture under the Department of Livestock Research. I am a researcher, and what we mainly do within our department is mainly on animal production, that is focusing on assisted reproductive technologies, natural breeding, and also we've got a strong arm in terms of animal nutrition. So it's entirely our factors where we look at both issues of livestock nutrition and breeding. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is there anyone who's not okay? Yes, please.
Good morning, everyone. I think the last letter of the alphabet is L. I'm from Lesotho. My name is Abisi Aloti. I work at the Department of Livestock Services. I'm responsible for production, responsible for breeding and nutrition of small stock, sheep and goats, and cattle, beef and dairy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Antonio, for that information. Anyone else? Okay, so that is it for international participants. Now let's get our Kenyan friends. If you're here as a trainee, kindly be upstanding. Our Kenyan participants, I know we are many, I can see. Yes. Pass the mic.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. James King from the Department of Animal Science. I'm an animal nutritionist, specifically in human nutrition. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Martin Otreri. I work at Farm Department as Artificial Inseminator.
Thank you. Welcome.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Martin Mutembe. I'm a senior technologist in Animal Science Department, specifically in animal nutrition. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's clap for them also.
Good morning. I'm Mary Murugi, working in the Department of Animal Science. I'm a senior animal health assistant. I'm also an inseminator.
Thank you. Welcome. Now we have our trainers, and we'll start with the international trainers. I'll visit Dr. Nimbona.
Good morning, everybody. I am Dr. Constantine Nimbona, a lecturer at the University of Burundi and expert in assisted reproductive technology.
Thank you, Doc, for supporting us once again. We are happy.
Hi, Professor Mutembe. I'll be taking you through the in vitro embryo production.
Thank you, Prof. Course Director. Our other trainers from different institutions, Carro, Ministry of Livestock, University of Nairobi, ILRI, kindly be upstanding, and also see your name.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bridget Mwasa from the National Veterinary Reference Laboratories. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm Dr. Anne Leke from the University of Nairobi.
Good morning, all. I'm Aska from ILRI, that is International Livestock and Research Institute, and also CALRO. Thank you.
Yes, I'm getting tired of
So this is Ambrose Kipiagon, a veterinarian and a theriogenologist of good repute. I will be taking you through the practicals of superpopulation and embryo flushing that will happen next week.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Doris Kimboy from Kenya Animal Genetic Resources Center. I work in the lab, and on 20th and 21st, Kadrik will be hosting you to learn about the bull semen production and also the back. So you are welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Moses Olu. I'm a veterinarian. I work for Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization. On the 22nd, our institute will be hosting you for a practical session on embryo flushing and grading. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good morning. I'm Dr. Mwenenderi. I'll be handling anatomy of male and female reproduction and also artificial insemination practicals out in the field. Let's get prepared to enjoy the training. Welcome.
Good morning once again. I'll be handling the genomics and genetics training on Friday, and looking forward to a very exciting session with you.
Thank you so much. Now,
Good morning once again. My name is Dr. Mary Gishure. I'll be facilitating on part of nutrition. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Kemboy David. I'll be assisting Dr. Monene on anatomy and physiology.
So those are our trainers and trainees. Do we have another trainer that left out? Seems not. Now we have our friends, or our colleagues at the university, and I'll begin with the heads of departments or chairmen or chairpersons of departments. Kindly where you are. Simama. Tukutambue. We are more than that. Yes. Give them a mic too.
Good morning for the eighth time. My name is again Tamiri Geshure. I'm the chair of Department Animal Sciences.
Thank you. So she's my immediate boss in the department.
Good morning, members. My name is Charles Kinyua Litonga. I'm the head of ICT, Chuka University.
Yes, so we're coordinating the ICT activities here and in other places.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Edna To. I'm the chair of Department Computer Science Department. Thank you.
There's another one.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Professor Caroline Kivinji. I'm a historian. I have found the session very interesting, even before it starts. I am the coordinator of Chuka University Embu campus, and I'm also an animal farmer. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Then we move to the deans and directors. Deans and directors, if you're there, kindly. I'm standing. Yes, I can see two. Oh, again.
So thank you once again. Let me repeat my name again for the third time today. My name is Dr. Karioki. I'm the Dean for the Faculty of Agriculture. Welcome.
Jambo. Good morning. My name is Chalo. I am a farmer, and I'm also the Dean, Humanities and Social Sciences at Chuka University. Good morning. I'm Professor Joseph M. Kavulia. I'm the University Librarian and a farmer in the dry lands of Ukambani.
Good morning. My name is Professor Humphrey Ireri. I'm the Director, Chuka University Chowore Campus, and I'm a farmer.
Good morning. Welcome to Chuka. My name is Professor Grace Abicheli, Director Examination and Timetabling. I'm a plant scientist, and I know animals cannot survive without plants.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Komen. I'm standing in for the Director Board of Postgraduate, Professor Muraya, and I'm also a farmer in the Rift Valley.
Good morning. My name is Sendeya JDS. I'm the Director of Facilities and Utility Services. That includes where you're seated, many other things that you're going to see around. I also practice some farming, livestock rearing. Maybe, Prof, you could have an extension in my farm so that we can get, because I'm very close here. Karibuni Chuka.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Professor Eunice Gidai, and I'm the Director of Research and Extension. And welcome to Chuka University.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Professor Jafford Jerurida. I'm the Dean, Faculty of Environmental Studies, Resource Development. I'm also a farmer. Thank you.
Thank you, and welcome our colleagues. Now we have the team that was in charge, or that is in charge of logistics. Kindly, if you're here, you can recognize them. You can see two of them. Let's represent the others.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Immaculate Mutali. I'm the Chief Public Relations Officer, and I want to welcome all of you to Chuka University. God bless you.
Good morning, all. My name is Joy Kaka, in charge of protocol. I welcome you to Chuka University.
Thank you so much. Then our colleagues who are supporting different capacities kindly stand and wave to our participants.
Thank you. I'm not supporting that respect, but I was sent by the Director of Quality Assurance, Professor Kolomba. She's on leave, so she sent her apologies. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Naomba tusimame, our colleagues who are supporting us different capacities, that of visitors can see you. Yes, we have our team there managing ICT, and we'll be moving them to different places. Thank you so much for your support. The sound is very clear, is it? That is their work, so we are grateful for that. I saw someone who was here some years back. Dr. Mbaka, where are you? Kindly, do you understand? Yes.
Well, thank you for this. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mwenda Mbaka. I am a veterinarian. So what you're doing is very interesting to me, but basically my area of focus nowadays is animal welfare, and animal welfare is critically important when it comes to what you're coming to do here. Of course, I mean, it's by coincidence that I happen to be here today. I met the VC, my friend, and I met the DVC, my friend, and they told me to come by here and probably participate in welcoming you. In Kiswahili, the word karibu means you're welcome. So please feel at home here. And I noticed that a lot of you are doing research. I have had the privilege of being the animal welfare expert for the African Union. And I'm acutely conscious of being around Africa. I'm acutely conscious that today our biggest concern as African in the area of animal resources is the genetic inheritance of Africa when it comes to our animals. So, you know this, you're a scientist. There is an inverse relationship between productivity and vulnerability to the environment. Using the natural laboratory, nature has been able to produce genetics that are suitable for us in Africa. So as I study, I take this opportunity to encourage you to think proactively about the future of food security in Africa, where we are highly vulnerable because of economic situations, and of course many other factors. What happens to our food security if really we lose our genetic inheritance that God intended us to have? We must embrace technology. We must make progress. We must provide food, but we must remember that God is not a fool. The genetic inheritance He gave us is important for us. So even as we look into animal production in terms of productivity, let us remember vulnerability by virtue of genetic factors. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Was my immediate boss also some years back, and I'm grateful because you're always full of wisdom. Now, friends and colleagues, I want to say thank you for that session of introduction. I hope I've introduced all of us. But I want to say, our course director, we are very grateful to the International Atomic Energy Agency for supporting this program. We did that last year and this year. And what you said last year was that this program will run for 3 years. So hopefully, even next year, we will have a similar training. We are very grateful because I'm sure out of this training, we are going to exchange ideas, we're going to exchange contacts. And Bear mentioned that from last year's engagement, it has borne some fruits. We are writing some memorandum of understanding with the team in South Africa. And also our friends, Doc, will confirm that from Burundi. They have approached us that so that we can support them in training their postgraduate program students. So those are good fruits. I know at personal level, we may be having other engagements. That is what we want. What I want to leave you with is that we're in a practical discipline. Let us put theory into practice. Why am I saying this? In a few months from this, I'll be calling you to share with us the success stories. After gaining the skills here, what did you do? At least, did you inseminate a cow? Did you participate in embryo transplant? Did you get involved in assisting maybe on nutrition and such kind of things? We expect to get that information so that we can package it and other people can share. And finally, I want to say, make new friends, keep the old. One is gold, and the other one is what? The other one is silver. Make new friends, keep the old. One is gold, and the other one is silver. May God bless you for listening, and may we have a fruitful 2 weeks engagement. Thank you so much. Now I'll invite Dr. Kaliku, invite Good. Thank you, Minister, for a reminder. At this point, I would like to invite one of us, without any order, our friends from outside Kenya, to share something on the expectations, very briefly, without picking anyone. I'll give one of you to say something. A volunteer. You can see my friend here from Nigeria is smiling. Can you do that? Yes?
One of them was here last year. So I know he say something.
Yeah, Josh also say something.
Good morning once again, everyone. I'm Dr. Shehu Sidiwaine. Well, our expectation actually is very high. Yeah, because from the introduction, I have seen a lot of experts from different fields of technology, which we will be dealing with in the period of 2 weeks. I've seen the Vice Chancellor also as a technologist. So our expectation is actually very high. We are expected that at the end of the program, we'll go back with a lot of experience in the field of embryo technology, artificial insemination, in vitro fertilization, and other assisted reproductive technology programs. We thank you very much for organizing this program, and I wish all of us fruitful deliberations at the end of the day. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. Our expectation, personally, my expectation at the end of this training is that we're all going home with a new way of working, which is the use of artificial reproductive technologies. We'll be exposed to so many techniques that we can actually take home to improve the reproductive efficiency in our farm, in our countries. If we invest so much in agriculture, it's greatly going to improve on our gross domestic product, that is the GDP. So new technologies like the use of nuclear technology in enhancing reproductive efficiency, the use of artificial insemination, the use of in vitro fertilization, and so on and so forth. So it's going to be an exciting moment. It's going to be very inspiring, and it's going to be very, very educative. So we look forward to achieving that by the end of the training. Thank you.
If you allow me, I can also, you can hear one from Mr. Rukundo, who was here last year. So Rukundo, come and say something and encourage these participants, please. Then after that, Dr. Kariki will
speak in French. Rukundo. Speak in French for the French people. We shall be disabled, but we shall hear. Yes. Yeah.
Bonjour tout le monde. Premièrement, l'accueil qu'ils ont fait pour nous, puis deuxièmement l'Université de Chuka pour l'accueil chaleureuse qu'ils ont fait pour nous. Donc, nous sommes heureux et nous sommes très patients pour les acquis que nous aurons au cours de cette formation sur la reproduction technologique appliquée. Donc, nous avons cette patience de ce que nous allons gagner au cours de cette formation. Alors, nous espérons que nous allons avoir beaucoup plus en ce qui est de l'insémination artificielle, en ce qui est de la production des semences mobiles, en ce qui est aussi du transfert d'embryon. Donc, nous avons tous les outils, tous les professeurs très outillés sont ici. Donc, nous tenons alors à dire merci pour ce que vous allez apporter pour nous. Je vous remercie.
Someone also has something? Yes.
Bonjour tout le monde. Voilà, je suis Gaspard Kounou du Bénin. Je tiens à remercier tout le monde, notamment les organisateurs qui ont initié cette formation pour toute l'Afrique, dans le but d'appuyer chacun dans son travail à produire de très bonnes performances au niveau des espèces bovines. Voilà, donc au cours de cette formation, je suis très impatient d'apprendre beaucoup parce que déjà au Bénin, nous avons des animaux, des vaches laitières que nous voulons donc améliorer. Et c'est surtout à cause de ça que cette formation nous a beaucoup intéressés. Je suppose à la fin de cette formation, nous pouvons acquérir les outils essentiels pour pouvoir faire notre activité. Autre chose, au cours de la formation, j'aurais aimé quand même s'il peut y avoir des passages en français pour nous qui ne comprenons pas forcément l'anglais. Ça pourrait aider plus d'un. Mais aussi, si on peut avoir des documents d'appui au cours de la formation, ça pourrait aider plus d'un également. Là, même en rentrant, on pourrait beaucoup lire et continuer par comprendre ce qui a été appris ici. Je vous remercie.
Thank you. Both Burundi and Benin said thank you to the government of Kenya and Chuka University for inviting them to the training session. They hope at the end of the training they will get more theoretical and practical skills so that they can continue improving dairy cattle in their country, particularly in Benin. They have dairy cattle, but there is no program on improving them. So they hope at the end of this session they shall get practical skills and even documents that they help them to improve their knowledge. He mentioned that also they are speaking only French, they don't understand the English. That is why I can help them to translate. Je vais aider dans la traduction.
So, good morning once again. I want just to remind you my name. I'm Dr. Charles Karaoke. I am the Dean for the Faculty of Agriculture. The Chairman of the Council, Professor Serem, our VC, Professor Mtembe, our DVCs, Professor Nduru and Professor Iaea. Colleagues, good morning. I'm very delighted to see each and every one of you this morning. I want to very wholeheartedly welcome you to the Faculty of Agriculture. And since I've heard everybody is a farmer in one way or another, even people in sociology are also farmers, I will be your dean for the next 2 weeks. So feel very welcome. We are very prepared for you. We have a tradition here at Chuka University that everybody who comes to Chuka University leaves happy. And the ones that were there with us last time, you can bear me witness that everybody who comes here leaves happy, because that is something that we hold very, very dearly to our hearts. So we have prepared everything for you to make sure that you leave here happy, happy out of our hospitality, happy out of the training. I had my colleagues say that they have very, very high expectations, and we are very, very prepared to meet those high expectations. My area of specialization is animal breeding and genetics and genomics. I'm also broadly trained in the area of animal production, nutrition, but I specialized in breeding and genetics. And I'll be looking forward to share with you on the same within the week. I also want to appreciate our collaboration with other institutions out of Chuka, as from the faculty point of level, people from the University of Nairobi, people from Iaea, people from the government Karo Animal Genetics Station Center, also other Kagrik, yeah. So we really appreciate that for the synergies and working together, and we look forward to keeping these relationships going. So thank you very much for the synergies that you have created together. I also want to, in a very special way, appreciate the lead for this team and the energies that you have brought to the faculty. Thank you very much, Professor. I think your leadership is really opening us our boundaries very much. So we really thank you very much for that. In a special way also, I want to appreciate Iaea for what they have done for the faculty. Not only the training, also in the equipments that they have donated to our faculty. We are very, very appreciative. So thank you very much. Welcome and welcome again. I look forward to a very interactive session with you. And since you are under my care, in case of anything, don't feel shy to mention it to me. I also want to thank Monene and his team. What you're seeing today, they have really worked very, very hard day and night to make this materialize today. So thank you very much, Monene, and everybody, if you appreciate it. Thank you very much. At that point, I want to welcome our registrar to take up the program from there. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a better clap, please? My name is Dr. Peter Magube. I'm the registrar in charge of administration and planning here at Chuka University. And I've joined all the previous speakers and welcoming you to Chuka University. I feel at home. Now, looking at the nature of course we're having is called assisted reproductive technologies. And when you look at assisted reproductive technologies, you are thinking about improving livestock. When you improve livestock, it actually touches on the first three of the SDGs. The first three of the SDGs, we have no poverty. When your animals are more productive, there'll be no poverty. We are talking about zero hunger. We are enhancing food productivity and feeding the world. And then at the end of the day, we shall achieve good health and well-being, which is SDG number 3. So can you clap for ourselves for implementing that? And without much ado, I want this opportunity to invite my boss, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, Finance, Planning and Development, Professor John Kindiki, to speak to us, and later invite can I ask Professor Kindiki to come and do that? That is put higher than myself. Professor Kindiki, when your boss around, you don't speak much, isn't it? Professor Kindiki, please.
Thank you, Dr. Mabubi, our Registrar, Administration and Planning, the Chairman of the Council, the Vice Chancellor, my colleague, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics, Research and Student Affairs, Professor Lu, our guests, our university management, our friends, visitors, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Professor Jonah Kindiki. I'm the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Administration, Finance, Planning and Development. I don't know how to say that in French. So the French speakers, they will get that later. Administration, Finance, Planning, Development. Deputy Vice Chancellor, those are big ones in French, but I'm going to learn it very soon. Yeah, I visited France sometimes and I got lost in the street. I'm sorry to digress. And I could not be able to communicate. Communication is very important. Somewhere I was walking in the evening, I left my passport in the room and all the documents. But somehow I just got lost. So I walked for about 5 hours in the streets of Paris. Looking at the buildings, I could not read French. I could not say good morning or good evening, nothing. I was just like a lost person. But I'll tell you a story what happened thereafter. But somebody found me and it took me to the hotel. So communication. I understood when my friend from the back there close and said he can only speak French, I know what communication means. You can just get lost completely, even at a meeting like this one. But I hope we have the interpreter there. He should be assisting them. That is just beside the point. The point is, I'm requested to introduce the management of Chuka University. But as my registrar said, it is difficult to introduce my boss. So those who are below me, can they stand up? All those who are below me, can they stand up? And in the management. All those who are below me, that is below the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Finance, Planning and Development. I'm giving you time, anybody in the management. Okay, thank you. These are the people I'm going to introduce. Kindly allow me to do that. And then the rest will be introduced by the Vice Chancellor. Allow me, sir. From that side, I'll start from my left-hand side. Is our procurement officer. Say hi.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I am Anne Macau, the procurement officer.
Just get the mic. Just repeat. Thank you.
Sorry. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I am Anne Macau, the procurement officer. Welcome to Chuka University.
The next is our legal officer. Say your name and sit down, kindly.
Good morning. I am Stella Kabudia, the legal officer.
Thank you. Next is from Registrar Academics.
Good morning, everyone. Karibu, Kenya. My name is Judy. I'm head of admissions.
Thank you so much, Judy. The next is our finance officer.
Good morning. My name is Dr. John Crane, the finance officer. Thank you, Karibu.
Thank you. The next is our registrar.
Dr. Peter Mabubi, Registrar Administration and Planning. I'll also be coordinating most of the activities that will make your stay in Chuka extremely comfortable. Karibuni sana.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think that is in order. I'm given that permission to do so. But before I sit down, I trust that this is a very important workshop, which is running for 2 weeks. I'm happy to be part of you and to welcome you to Chuka University. And on behalf of the desk of Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, I would like to say that it's a pleasure to have you here and to welcome you and to wish you well. And as you stay around, please make full use of our resources and our facilities as you see them. They are suitable for this kind of meeting. And secondly, I would like to welcome you and inform you that our security systems are reliable. You are very safe, be comfortable, walk around the university, there is no problem. In Kiswahili we say, hakuna matata. You are most welcome, and may God bless you so much. And with that, I would like to welcome the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Ndu, to come and say something, and then invite the Vice Chancellor to invite the Chair. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my colleague, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Kindeki. Our Chairman of Council, Professor Serem, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Matembei Mtoikibu, my colleague, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Nyaba Kindeki, our visitor from Burundi, our management members, deans and the directors here present, all visitors, all trainees from all parts of Africa, very representative of every other corner, the north, south, in the middle, west and east. I think we are all here. I see CODs of departments. I want to recognize you all and want to say good morning. Good morning again. Good morning. Yes, I want to thank God because of this opportunity that He has given all of us to be here. I personally, my name is Professor Gilbert Mbaka Nduru. I'm the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of academics, research and student affairs. It's indeed my great pleasure to welcome you to Chuka University, coming from all over Africa, because to me this is a fulfillment of prophecy that you have come here and you perch in this mountain of academia that is now Chuka University, and I want to believe you will be able to perch here and enjoy yourself. We have a serene environment, a very academic environment with all necessary academic infrastructure. There will be enabling you to be able to fulfill your very mission that has brought you to Kenya and specifically to Chuka University. As a university, which of course our mandate is to train and to do research and to do extension, I am very enlightened, excited that you coming to participate in one of our major core businesses, which is training, and in this case, training on assisted reproductive health, animal reproductive health or technologies, which according to me, when I look at myself, I'm an environmental scientist. I focus more on environmental issues that actually influence productivity of animals. Mainly I focus on climate. I'm a climatologist by training, and mainly look at the environmental systems of the world and see how they influence life forms, animals being part of them. Now, sorry, VC, I have identified somebody that I think should have been introduced. Allow me to please introduce this one. I can see Professor Magana in the house, and any other lecturer that may not have been introduced. Kindly, because I'm in the academic division, my professors may not think me very kind when they come and sit here and they are not recognized. Professor Magana and any other professor or lecturer that is here, kindly stand up. Yes. Any other lecturer that has not, member of staff, that has not been recognized? Yes. Please stand up. Thank you. Professor, you can say something. Kuchisemeni tu ndio wajisikie hata nyinyi mnajua kuzungumza kitu. Yes, Professor.
Good morning. My name is Professor Andiel Magana.
I am a professor of fisheries and aquatic science in Department of Biological Sciences. Thank you. You're welcome to the university.
There is another colleague there. Don't want to leave you out.
Good morning. My name is David Mwambi, in the Department of Environmental Studies and Resource Development. My area of interest is natural resource management.
Thank you. And it is natural resources.
Good morning, everyone. I am Wangi Feather. I teach philosophy, and I'm avid consumer of indigenous chicken.
Yes. Philosophy, yeah. We thank you for that. Yes, I think all of us are now introduced. I am a professor of environment, and I think there is also an environmental introduction that has not been made, the geography of this place. Just in case nature presses you around and you feel you need to move somewhere, I, on behalf of the management of the course, now that there is not safe, you get somewhere out here just to the right, funny, on this side, some places where you can go there and ensure your interests are met, and you come back and be comfortable to proceed with the training. Yeah, you get that? Yeah. Right, we are together. Now I come back to myself. I see that I'm a professor of environmental studies, and one thing I'm very close to animals. There is two theories I was taught that I apply mainly, especially in my work, because I had everybody saying I'm a farmer, others are saying I'm what? I am also a farmer. Recently influenced by the Vice Chancellor, because every time we talk, he likes talking about his cows at home. When we are talking budget, he wants to talk the animals at home. Right? And I've decided now to become a dairy farmer. So yesterday, this year, I got a dairy cow feeder. In fact, I think I should be attending this class because I am very new in dairy farming. But I decided to study. He has kept challenging me. What is interesting here? The BC is very interesting with his cow dairy farm, whatever he does back at home. And he has never invited me to his dairy farm. So I am from this. I will request the VC you invite some of us to come. You listen. I'm making a request in front of the internationals. And now that I'm the new entrant into this profession of keeping dairy cows, and I would want to understand the productivity so that I have that one which can produce 30 liters, 40 liters. Kindly, I would want to know what is happening in this class at the end of it. As a DBC academics, I want you to train well because he said he will be in charge of you, but I will be in charge of you more. Because I will supervise it to ensure you are doing your work. At the end of it, when you train well, and at the end of the next 2 weeks, I am the one responsible to hand you over to the chairman to the chancellor, so that you get your, in quote, your degrees here. Okay, so I want to wish you success because I believe you're going to learn well. Your trainers are very well able, they are capable, they proved it last year. And I want to believe even this year, they are going to do even a better job. You'll have good training. And when you come out of here, you will go back joyful. At Chuka University, we have 9 faculties, 7 faculties at those schools through which we run our programs. And so if you are here from wherever you come from, we will wish to invite you to interest yourself to know what we do. One of the faculty is the Faculty of Agriculture, which is hosting you for now for this course. We have also the Faculty of Business, we have the Faculty of Education, we have the Faculty of Environment, Environmental Studies and Natural Resources, Resource Development. We also have the Faculty of Engineering, we have the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, we also have the Faculty of Science and Technology. Then we have the School of Law and the School of Nursing. These are schools that amount in programs that might be of interest to you, and if not you, even your children back home, and your colleagues, and you're international. When you get back home, kindly get our brochure, work with this and tell them, in Chuka University, we are very welcome, even to our international. You can actually apply and do your classes here in Chuka. We ensure we have a very peaceful academic environment, very enabling, very welcoming, that when we get our students from first year, we want them to finish their class or their programs on time. We do not waste the time, we train well, and we ensure that we get students who come out as graduates of international repetition, who become men of substance internationally. Karibuni sana to Chuka University. As we get into this program, kindly may God bless you. May you continue well as you pay attention and participate in every aspect of the training. I believe you'll be qualified at the end of it all to even be better. God bless you. And with this, I want you to join me to do my humble duty of welcoming the director of this program, as well as the CEO of Chuka University and the Vice Chancellor, who will come and address you. Kindly let us put together.
Thank you. I want to recognize the chair of the council, the management, the professors in the house, and our colleagues from across Africa. Good morning. Good morning. I want to ask, before I talk to you, I want to ask our international trainer, the expert, Constantina, to come here. I want the representation from the various training institutions to come and salute the people, 1 minute. And I want to mention that our French speakers, don't be worried. There's a reason why we wanted the Burundi guy to come back, because he'll be with you here. He'll be actually partially a training now and interpreting the French, right? Also, we wanted one of them, the trainers of last year, the English speaker, to come back again. That is why just you found yourself here. Because we participate in looking at the landscape of those who have applied, and we said, let's you come, and they are at least so that you can encourage them, telling them that the training will be perfect, isn't it? Don't be worried. So we'll start with Constantina. Say something about you're a trainer and the institution you come from, just to encourage them, followed by Carol, will be coming. Bridget.
Good morning, everybody again. Well, I hope you are safe here at Chuka University as an international expert and a French speaker. I tell to you, French speaker, can you raise your hands? Pouvez-vous lever les mains? They are not so many, but I hope that we will be together. Don't worry. I am happy to come here again at Chuka University to share experience with my colleagues. We make a good job last year, and I think we will do the same for the new fellows. Thank you to Chuka University, and thank you to government, Carol, Iri. Thank you, all of you, and welcome here.
Thank you. Can you clap for him? And you see the poster there, it is a collaborative training. In time, we'll even get experts from within as you continue going up and up, isn't it? So we have the government of Kenya, the equivalent of the labs, those who are in the labs. So, Dr. Bridget.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see some old faces and some new faces. I'm just trying to see if any of you we've met in any of the government meetings. My name is Dr. Bridget Mwasa from the Directorate of Veterinary Services, which is under the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development. So I'm based at the lab, which is the National Veterinary Reference Laboratory, quite a mouthful. So we're pleased to be partners with Chuka University, and of course Iaea is one of our valued partners as well. So we're pleased to welcome you to Kenya. Feel free. Kenyans are very nice people. We're looking forward to engaging with you for the 2 weeks. Karibuni sana.
Carol, I've heard some people saying research institutions. So we have Carol is represented here by the person in charge of livestock research in Carol.
Good morning. My name is Moses Olu. I work for CALRO, Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization. We're based in Nairobi. You will travel to Nairobi to come to our institution to experience practical work in terms of ART. So we are happy to partner with Chuka. We thank the institution for hosting us and welcome all of you to Nairobi to learn about improving production and ensuring that inbreeding does not happen in animals like it has happened in people. Thank you.
Thank you. This guy is becoming reproductive. There is no inbreeding in people. It's a choice of inbreeding, isn't it? Well, we have now the bull centers. Somebody said he's in charge of bull centers, isn't it? Yeah, he'll be taken through our systems here, including for bulls and other goats. So the MD is represented here by Doris.
Good morning, all. Again, my name is Dr. Doris Kimboy from Kenya Animal Genetic Resources Center. CADRIC, it is called CADRIC in short, has a mandate of producing semen from both the buck and the bull. We are happy to partner with Chuka University. Last year we also participated in the same. And we also have something to say from last year's engagement, because we have been able to export our semen across Africa. We have extended our exports. So thank you. Thank you for showing commitment in enhancing reproductive technology. Welcome to Kenya, welcome to Chuka, and welcome to CADRIC on 20th and 21st. Thank you.
Those of you who want to conserve, I think South Africa, they have our Bolan, isn't it? Bolan semen. Now we have another one. We have done some magic somewhere. It's called Magic Bull. You look for it. You'll get semen from CADRIC. Now we go to Ilri. Ilri is represented. Christian Tiamo has traveled. And there is where we started the in vitro labs. And now he is represented here by Aska, who is in the lab there.
Okay, yes, this is Aska. I'm representing Tiambo. I work mostly in the lab. And ILRI is an international organization, talks with so many other countries, but more so it partners with the local researchers. And one of the local research institute we have is CALRO. So I come from CALRO and work with ILRI as a partnership. And now we also partnering here. So you will have a walkthrough. You will come to the lab. You will see what we are doing. And basically what I do there at the lab is conservation using the stem cell technologies, where we integrate the assisted reproductive technologies. We'll talk more on that. Welcome.
Thank you. We have now from academia, the University of Nairobi, the head of reproduction. I was once the boss there, but now he's my boss.
Thank you, Professor. I am Ambrose Kipyegon, a veterinarian and a therogenologist. And before I give my remarks, I must say that Professor here is a super trainer, because looking at this room, many of us standing here, except Nimboma, were trained by Professor Henry.
So now to my remarks, they say lazima nisifu. I must say the truth before I move. So now to the training that we are preparing for. I am happy listening to your introduction that many of you are from government institutions, and it means that the training that we are going to give here today will be easily implemented when you go back to your countries, because I know you are the people making the decisions in your countries. And therefore, the technology that you will carry from here will easily be implemented there, because you'll go and say, let's implement this. So you chose the right people. Whoever was choosing the people, you chose the right persons for dissemination of the information that we are going to give here today. So the training this year is, we got time to prepare for it. We have been meditating about it, and it's going to be super. We learned from some of the things that did not go well last year. We improved them, and for sure, this year you're going to see an embryo. Yeah? Olum and myself will ensure that you see an embryo, and you also transfer an embryo. And before you clap, I will tell you when you clap. And we will tell you when the conception is successful, because after implantation, we will monitor it. In 30 days' time, we should be able to tell you if your cow actually carried the pregnancy. Yeah? And since those animals are under the care of Olum, maybe we can start giving names now. So if you will give that that cow your name. Yeah, if it consumes. So thank you. Looking forward to a fruitful interaction, and let's interact as much as possible. You are okay. So I must introduce my colleague also, who is there from the University of Nairobi. Simama tafadhali. Yes, so that is Dr. Ndeke. She is my colleague at the Department of Clinical Studies from the University of Nairobi, also a student of Professor Mutembei, and we are both in theriogenology, and she will also be interacting with you. Finally, before I hand over the mic, Asante Ndeke, this training will only be beneficial to you if we make it as interactive as possible. Yeah? So do not let any of the trainers standing here to just lecture you. Talk to them, okay? So that we interact and you learn more rather than listening and writing, so that later on you go back to your country and you wonder, what did this person say? So it's better you go back home with the clear information, and that can only come by way of interaction. So let's have interactive learning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You can clap for all these trainers and also the institution they represent. Mine is to be, I would even give a speech because I'm very delighted today. I'll give just a small connector to ourselves. In 2007, as an African continent, some policy makers sat to one day and said, we need to take advantage of our livestock diversity. And I think, Constantina, you can be interpreting this, because that's the most important. We need to be aware and take advantage of our livestock diversity.
Nous devons être sûrs que nous prenons en considération la diversité génétique de nos animaux.
And we know livestock genes or genetics cannot be patented. They should be moving across borders, isn't it? Yes.
Comme vous le savez, le gène des animaux ou la génétique des animaux ne peuvent pas être conservés. Il peut migrer d'un pays à l'autre.
And we need to be tracking where they came from, so that you hear the Bolan, you hear the Gara, you hear the Gara goat. They must have originated from a point. There is even some very good genetics in West Africa, isn't it? So there's nothing wrong with that genetics from West Africa coming to Kenya and even Chuka. But we should always recognize they came from West Africa.
Nous devons tracer les animaux là où ils vont. S'ils vont par exemple en Afrique du Sud, où ils ont envoyé, on doit connaître là où ils sont. Ce n'est pas interdit d'importer les animaux à partir de l'Afrique de l'Ouest en les amenant au Kenya et vice versa.
And we are now aware animals are being threatened by people who want to be printing meat from the laboratories. Isn't it?
Yes.
Are you not aware?
Yeah, we know it.
Actually, I was in Denmark the other day, and they are having what they call an artificial cow, a biodigester, that will be doing what the rumen usually does, and then you can convert grass to meat without having an animal.
Nous devrons plutôt nous inquiéter sur l'évolution de la technologie. On veut imprimer la viande au niveau du laboratoire. C'est déjà arrivé. On peut transformer la viande au laboratoire.
And they are condemning our animals because they say they packed, isn't it? They produce methane from the B8, isn't it? So, we, the reproduction and obstetrics phylogenealogists, we are the ones who are going to rescue our animals by making sure we produce efficient animals that we don't need very many numbers. They can do the same, and therefore the methane will go down. However, the highest methane in this world, and I say this, is produced by the industrial processes America and the others are doing. I stand to be corrected.
C'est nous, c'est les experts en téléogénéalogie qui doivent s'assurer qu'on produit des animaux de bonne qualité. Et surtout, les Américains sont avancés dans ce domaine et ils conservent et nous, on va produire.
And we are the ones who need to stand for animals, isn't it? Let us reproduce them efficiently, effectively, and protect them from being told they should never be in this world, isn't it? If you remove all the animals, what about the balance of Mesa, isn't it? There's a lot of ecosystem that will go down. So wherever you are, don't be cowed. Stand tall for your animals and protect them in your countries, isn't it?
C'est nous qui devons nous lever pour protéger les animaux et de produire des animaux qui respectent le bien-être et l'environnement. C'est nous, c'est nous les experts qui devons en être sûrs.
So I come back to the 2007. We sat and said we need to be conserving our genes, and that is why in most countries in Africa we wanted to have gene bank, which in Kenya I think we have a gene bank now in Kadrik. Which countries have gene banks? I think South Africa has, isn't it? Now you see, we are only very few. You are the decision makers. If you don't have a gene bank in your country, start thinking about it. If these crazy people remove the animals in the world, we can reconstitute from those gene banks, isn't it? That is one thing I want you to go and be firm on that. How many of you are actually learning? Last year, during this course, as you continued, experts we sat in Nairobi from various countries. Senegal, I think Côte d'Ivoire was represented, Ethiopia was represented, and we said we identify the critical trainings that we need to be giving to the officers who are in charge. And that is why you are here, isn't it? One of them is actually ensuring we have very good artificial insemination centers. And the countries mentioned, not very many have very good artificial insemination centers. Bull centers, how many countries here have bull centers? Very functional. Yeah, but we realize some places where the departure is. And how many of us have very good artificial insemination services in the country? Very, very working ones, very good ones. Now the hands are going down. South Africa is there. And then, how many of us are investing in very current research techniques in animal science? I thought South Africa is there. And Egypt was there. Kenya was there. Cote d'Ivoire. But the people who are there, we are saying Cote d'Ivoire, there's some turbulence there, isn't it? So we need to sit down, and I'm asking Munene and the other, we need to have a voice. In addition to being trained, can we also have some policy, African policy? And I can see Dr. Bakar is there. Iaea is supposed to be talking about one of the key pillars of Iaea is actually livestock resource, isn't it? And livestock resource, we are not America, we are Africa, and Africa is our business, isn't it? One of the livelihoods of Africans is animal resource. And therefore, we have to have a policy after training how we shall continue and do that. I am very, very emotionally connected to the training because at ILRI, we had just won a Melinda Gates grant that was supposed to prove a concept that in vitro embryo transfer can be started and be used by the countries to accelerate the delivery of appropriate genotypes. Appropriate, meaning genotypes that match the environment, isn't it? Yes. That is what we wanted. Within that, we trained 57 people within East Africa on that, and then our concept was to train more in Africa. What else can we say about IAEA? It has made that dream come true, isn't it? So last year we trained, today we are training another one, and then it will continue like that. This is a training that sits in my heart. What do I mean by this? I expect the gentleman from Lesotho, is it? You go and train. Don't become like a policymaker who is only trained and then the training ends with you. Because if they can, let's all go back and within our country, we start training local focus of training. So we become the super trainer of trainers. Then train a few trainer of trainers from different regions in your country. Then they will propagate it until now you are multiplying very many times. You clone yourself. One of the technology is cloning, isn't it? Can you clone yourself so that your brain can be cloned several times after you? And that is what is going to be the major multiplier in our training. Maybe you can say something on that in the French.
You said a lot.
No, the one that you can become the AI, summarize.
Cette technique de transfert d'embryo peut aider dans la conservation du patrimoine génétique. Pas seulement le transfert d'embryo, mais aussi avec l'insémination artificielle. Il a demandé dans vos pays, quels sont les pays qui ont des centres d'insémination artificielle fonctionnels. J'ai vu seulement les pays anglophones qui ont levé les mains. Mais on doit s'assurer que cette technologie-là, cette technologie de transfert d'embryo, sera utilisée pour le transfert de gènes. C'est la seule méthode la plus spécifique pour transférer les gènes d'un animal à l'autre. Il a dit, comme vous êtes, parmi vous, vous êtes des représentants des institutions nationales, vous serez capable d'établir les lois qui permettent de mettre en application cette technologie qui sera apprise ici. Ils ont déjà formé plusieurs candidats africains et on doit s'assurer que cette technologie soit transmise au niveau des pays africains. On a formé l'année passée un groupe d'étudiants comme vous. Cette année aussi, il y en aura encore d'autres l'année prochaine.
Thank you. The other things I want just to say is that we are happy we are hosting you at Chuka. These trainings are planned throughout Africa. There will be another one that taking place it's already taking place in Cairo on nutrition. There's another one that will be in Tanzania on animal AI. There are others that are close. I am happy I sit in that lab 5092, so I usually see. And therefore, I would like to see some of you now becoming the experts in some of these areas. And therefore, if you feel you have an expertise that you would want me to recommend that you become an expert, just tell me. We shall deal with the people in the Iaea so that you go and also become an expert, isn't it? So, I want to welcome you to this training. I'm happy to be, and I want to tell you, you'll be happy at the end of the day, but don't sit relaxed. Can we have that interactive? Can we hear 1, 2, 3? Can we know what is in your country that we can also recommend, isn't it? Then, can we also know where these genotypes are so that we also recommend even the Kenyan government to get some of them and bring them to our side? You also get some from Tanzania to your side. So you are here not only to be trained, you are also here to create a friend who can help you also in your career. So let's be like that. Number 2, I want on behalf of the government, now let me wear the other one, because I talked to the government a few minutes before I came. Our PS, who is the assistant minister in the area of higher education, said that I passed the greetings to you, and she's very, very proud that you are here in Chuka. She's aware the 28 nationalities are here. Our government is aware. You know, before you come here, this thing must be cleared by the Foreign Affairs, isn't it? Yes. It is actually a Foreign Affairs thing, and you're also known in Nigeria. Now you are here. That is, you are here as a government. That is why you see we are giving you security escort, armed security export, because we are not dealing with just, we are dealing with the Nigerian government, isn't it? Yeah. So, on behalf of your governments, let me tell you, you are secure, and as you move around, be always knowing you are not only Tanzania. You are not yourself, you are Tanzania. So, be aware and behave like a government, isn't it? That doesn't mean you should not interact. When you want to move around, our security officer will be able to just interact and they will escort you to where you want. You can also socialize and leave some of those dollars within our economy, isn't it? Isn't it, Magana? They should be able to enjoy and taste Chuka, isn't it? All right, that's very good. And again, on behalf of our CS, the minister, he has also sent greetings. So you are known to be here. And on behalf of the whole team that is training you, I'm your course director. Because of my business schedule, I have delegated it to my younger mentee. I'm mentoring the gentlemen. But before I sit down, including the ones who are trained last year, anybody who has been trained but through my hands, can you stand up in that area? Even just you were there last time. The Burundian guy, you are there. Can you clap for me? I'm crawling myself through these guys. So I would like all of us to go and train others. And may you, the hands you touch in your training, may they prosper and you prosper more. Thank you and God bless you. And with those very remarks, I now would like to welcome the chairman of the council, the head of the board that oversees the university, Chuka University, to come and greet you and officially open the workshop. Professor David Serem, let's all be upstanding and welcome. So that if you sit so much, you'll be starting to sleep. So, welcome. Please be seated. Please be seated. Thank you very much, Vice Chancellor. The representatives of International Atomic Energy Agency, distinguished guests, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Mbe, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, members of staff, and students, including especially the professors. You know, I would have expected all professors to be here today, because, professors are the ones that actually oversee the research that is going on in the university. Researchers, scientists, and breeding specialists, livestock experts, participants from the 28 African countries represented, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. Good morning. As you can see, I am extremely delighted. When I was shaking the hands of our guests downstairs, together with members of management, it was really gratifying to see African countries getting together, discussing something of common interest. So I am extremely delighted. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to Chuka University for the third summer school regional training on assisted reproductive technologies in livestock breeding, held under the timely theme, Advancing Livestock Reproduction for Food Secure Africa. On behalf of Chuka University Council, I extend our heartfelt appreciation to the International Atomic Energy Agency and all collaborating institutions for partnering with Chuka University to host this prestigious continental training program. We are deeply honored to welcome participants drawn from 28 African countries, representing a wealth of expertise in research, livestock breeding, animal production, veterinary medicine, biotechnology, and agricultural development. Your presence here, ladies and gentlemen, demonstrates Africa's collective commitment to addressing one of the continent's greatest challenges, ensuring sustainable food and nutritional security through science, innovation, and collaboration. Ladies and gentlemen, livestock remains a critical pillar of Africa's economy. It supports millions of households through income generation, nutrition, employment, and trade. However, our livestock sector continues to face numerous challenges, including low reproductive efficiency, genetic limitations, climate variability, emerging diseases, and increasing demand for animal source foods. These challenges require innovative, science-driven solutions. Assisted reproductive technologies, including artificial insemination, embryo transfer, reproductive biotechnology, and advanced genetic improvement technologies, offer transformative opportunity to enhance livestock production, to enhance livestock productivity while preserving valuable genetic resources. By strengthening reproductive efficiency and accelerating genetic improvement, these technologies will contribute significantly to improving food production, increasing farmers' incomes, enhancing resilience to climate change, and promoting sustainable agricultural development across Africa. Distinguished participants, this summer school is more than just a training program. It is a platform for knowledge exchange, science collaboration, professional networking, and capacity building among Africa's leading researchers and practitioners. The ideas shared, partnerships established, and innovation demonstrated here will have a lasting impact for far beyond this campus. I encourage all participants to actively engage in discussions, practical sessions, and collaborative learning. Take advantage of the diverse expertise represented here to build a lasting professional relationship that will continue driving livestock innovation long after the program concludes here after 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, we remain steadfast in our commitment to supporting research excellence, innovation, and partnership that respond to societal needs. Chuka University continues to position itself as a regional center for excellence in agricultural research, biotechnology, and sustainable development. Hosting this continental program reinforces our strategic commitment to producing knowledge and innovation that directly contribute to national, regional, and global development agendas. We recognize that achieving food security in Africa cannot be accomplished by individual institutions or countries working in isolation. It demands strong partnership among universities, research institutions, governments, development partners, and the private sector. This summer school exemplifies the spirit of continental cooperation that is essential for achieving shared prosperity. Ladies and gentlemen, as we officially commence this important training, I'm confident that the knowledge and practical skills acquired over the coming days will strengthen institutional capacities across the continent. More importantly, they will contribute to improving livestock productivity, enhancing breeding programs, promoting sustainable food systems, and ultimately advancing Africa's food and nutritional security. Allow me once again to express our sincere gratitude to the International Atomic Energy Agency, all partner institutions, facilitators, organizers, and every participant for making this important initiative a reality. I wish you a very, very fruitful deliberations, productive learning experiences, and a memorable stay at Chuka University and in Kenya. It is now my great honor to declare the third summer school regional training on assisted reproductive technology in livestock breeding officially open. statement, for listening to me, and for creating this very, very important service. Karibuni sana. May God bless you. Thank you very much. Now we have the permission to start our business, isn't it? Yes. Now I stand as a reproduction person. But before we start, we want to thank and acknowledge the funding that we received to host you from Iaea. This cause is made possible through the LAV 5092 projects of Iaea that is supporting advancing livestock production through assisted reproductive technologies that include embryo transfer. And a special tribute goes to Mr. Tihavi Abdul. I think he comes from one of the countries here, isn't it? Where does he come from? Abdul. He comes from where? Senegal, yes. We have Professor Victor Suma. He's a Kenyan. He's also in Iaea. Dr. Muchangai is from Zimbabwe, isn't it? They are the ones who are learning this show from Iaea, and in particular, thank the Director General of Iaea for finding it worthy for us Africans to be trained. The mandate of Iaea is to advance capacity building and infrastructure, including equipment, isn't it? And it is for the member states. Kenya is a member state, and all of you from all these countries, you are the member states of Iaea. So can we clap for Iaea 3 times? 1. Yeah, we can do so that you can be a little bit lively. We can do digital. Digital is this one, for Gen Zs. Then we have parliament. And then we say the Kenyan style of our second president, Kano, is 3 times, isn't it? You will follow the instructions from the Kenyans. So digital, parliament, moja, mbili, tatu, funga, fungua. We always have to, you can never close the clubs for the president. You have to open them. That is why they say, funga is closed and open. Sidio, Watanzania mpo? Mpo? Munafungaga kwenu ama lazima iwe imefunguliwa? Hiyo ni ingine tajua. We'll have a cultural night. The cultural night is on Saturday, isn't it? Saturday night, can you enjoy being your culture and tell us more about your culture, isn't it? Yeah, from South Africa, which are you a Zulu?
No,
Yeah? We shall know that during that day. So, relax. I know it's the first day. Some of you arrived very early in the morning, isn't it? Today we shall not give you a lot of, we want to share. We shall discuss what we do and the challenges we are facing where we do, isn't it? And then we share how we shall do it. From tomorrow, that is where the rubber will meet the road, isn't it? Yeah. So relax, enjoy, and be happy, isn't it? Yeah. For this life, we live in the life, isn't it? Yeah. Can you enjoy in your life? Thank you very much and be blessed.
Let's give our CEO a better clap. I think we are now coming to the end of this first session, the opening session, after which we are going to proceed for a health break. Key housekeeping issues. As you exit this room, shall be training in on your right. There are those sanitary rooms for your use. Then after this, we are going to go to the second floor for a photo session. We have a photo session, all of us together. And then we proceed for the health cup of tea at the hillside. Chuka University is very scenic, and you have deliberately organized that you go down there for a cup of tea just to see our scenic environment that's Chuka University. You're also free to take a few photographs and send home. Tell them we are in Chuka University, one of the best universities in the world. Are we there? Thank you so much.
I think our chair left out something. Chair, we expected you to say Chuka is a prophetic university, but you did not do it. So let me do it for you. Chuka University is the only prophetic university in the world. It was prophesied in 1950 that there shall be a mountain here, academic mountain, where birds from every corner of the world shall perch and live happily. May you be these birds that are perched from Senegal, from Lesotho, from Mauritius, from whatever, that shall be here, feed for the next 2 weeks and live happily. This course is designed in a way that it is going to be both theory, practical, and field discussions. You travel to his institution, where he is the head. He'll host you for 2 days. You'll go to various institutions. So may you enjoy, relax, and the pilots are well trained. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And on that same note of being a prophetic university, I would therefore humbly request Dr. Olivia to come and pray for the cup of tea, because you are prayerful, because you are prophetic.
Thank you. Shall we bow down for a word of prayer? Dear Lord, we thank you for this file you have brought us. Thank you that you began this meeting with us, and as we proceed, we know that your presence will continually be with us, O God. Thank you for the provision of the cup of tea before us. As we go and share in it, we receive it with thanksgiving. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you so much. So you can now follow me to the second floor. Oh, just a moment. The coordinator has a word for us.
Okay, thank you, Registrar. Some direction, please. After the photo session, we'll proceed to Hillside Hotel. It'll take like 30 minutes. We are way behind the schedule, but it's okay. We need to do that. Then we will come back here to room number 306, after which now we will have some breakout sessions. I will guide you on that. We will have some countries' experiences on dairy, beef, and even goat. So take your tea as fast as possible so that we can come and share together. Thank you for that. Then we'll have a group photo down in the second floor. Thank you so much.
I thought we had a group photo when we came.
Can have another one, Prof.
You have another one?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. So we walk down to the second floor.